try hard not to be forgotten again.
Well, here I am at Bud's BMW in Oakville, and I've been given this F750 for the day to do a little review, to do a test ride. So I'm going to do that, and I'll tell you guys all about it. But a big thank you to the guys at Bud's BMW Motor out here in Oakville. Greatest crew in the world, and of course they got the best bikes. So without further ado, let's get going. And this is a lot smoother than the previous generation of this motorcycle, the F700. And of course it's a BMW, so it's got all the bells and whistles. Look at that screen. The TFT screen is amazing. We got sun directly behind us / above us, and I can see the TFT without an issue. It's pretty low to the ground. I would say about 31 inches. And of course there's a variety of seats you can get. I think it drops down to 29.9 at its lowest with the lowered suspension and the lowest seat. So for anybody who is intimidated by higher seat height or is shorter, this bike might be for you. But oh my gosh, it's got some kick. It even sounds good. Got the heated grips on. So there are 2 settings for that, or 3 settings off. Oh no, they got 4 settings. So there's 3, 2, and 1. And we're in Enduro mode, and that we can change on the fly. I don't think I need Enduro mode, rain, road. Let's do road. Like, this is the future of motorcycling. You got ABS, traction, and suspension, cruise control, and then we can go through the menu. My vehicle. Let's try that, cruise control. If you're doing any type of adventure, touring, any long distance riding, this is a must. Now you can knit, you can read a book, whatever you want to do. You can text. Well, it's a typical motorcycle horn. See the suspension. It's not bad. Here in the corners it leans nicely. Wind protection, as you can see, this motorcycle has a very low screen, and I'm sure there are aftermarket ones available for this. I am getting blasted somewhere around here, so just lower visor. Yeah, shifting up and down is very smooth. So first to second, super smooth. The clutch is nice and light. Downshifting, a little bit of a clink, but other than it being audible, you don't feel it. Second, third. And of course, the display, not only is it very easy to read, but it also gives you a lot of good information. 220 kilometers to empty, my vehicle. Let's go into that menu. Tire pressure, service, onboard computer. I have 712 left in the break-in. And of course, if I hold this, it'll just go back to the main menu. And the fact that you can interface your GPS with all this nonsense and this, it's a whole package. Nice hand position. Your arms are resting. They're not in any discomfort. My legs and knees are comfortable. There's a slight bend on my knees, but you're in that typical adventure riding position. Let's see how she is on the twisties. Oh yeah, she is planted. Feels like I'm in Europe. So this model has been revamped from the previous generation. It's all new electronics, new engine, new suspension. Basically, this whole bike is brand new. In the previous generations of the F series, the tank was behind the seat. And now to get the weight balanced in the middle between the wheels, they shifted it from the back to the front. The other thing that's amazing is the electronics. This is the exact same setup that you get on a 1250GS. Cruise control, ABS traction, suspension, TFT display with all full controls, ride modes, heated grips, everything that you will need for a long distance ride is on this motorcycle. Stopping power, it's got Brembo brakes, a nice new LED headlight. So the good thing about this bike is it's got keyless, so the keys are in my pocket, we'll never lose them. Let it go through its startup functions. Once it's ready, just start it. And listen to that, it sounds proper. And look at that. It's a GS. Comfort-wise, it's plush. This is as posh as you're gonna get on a motorcycle. It is very, very nice, very comfortable. Let's see how the bike performs in dynamic mode. 1, 2, 3. Didn't do it right, so let's try that again. No, this is a sports bike. As a matter of fact, let's get out of dynamic mode before I kill myself. Put it in road. Respectable, calm road mode. That's where I belong. You know, the mirrors, look at that. I can see directly behind me. They're well designed. You know, I don't have to shift my weight or anything. It's just, here I am sitting, looking directly behind me. Safety and comfort. I think that's what BMW does best. The gearing on this bike is very smooth. The changes are seamless. And of course, this comes with the Gear Assistant Pro. So clutchless gear changes. Let's check out the brakes again. Oh, perfect. Got both feet down. Wait a second. You can go. Thank you. And I also like how you just sort of fit into these panels. You know, for off-road riding or for even just sort of balancing the bike, you squeeze your thighs and you become a part of the bike. And let's see how she does in the urban environment. Low speed maneuvering, no problem. Not jerky, a little bit jerky. But I think that was more me. And here is the highway portion of the test. We'll see how she performs. The only thing is the wind buffeting. This is the bike's only flaw. That windscreen on the highway, it's not the greatest. Now check this out. Set it in cruise, 104, relax. I gotta write an email. Beep boop, beep boop, no problem. Can you hear that? The low rumble. Deadly. And here we are, back at Bud's BMW Motorrad. The guys who have given this bike to me for a lengthy test ride. Oh, loved it. If you're thinking about this motorcycle, go for it, because it is great. You will not be disappointed.
You may listen to this network with assurance that all sources of news will be properly labeled and will bring you frequent summaries of all information available.